Hello drivers. What is the difference between systems and smart goals? Which one should you use in your life? Why and how to choose any of them? Let us check this together, shall we? What are systems and goals? Surely you know what goals are. You most likely set at least a few for yourself already, maybe even today. You probably also heard how important it is to have a goal which you will follow. And truly, goals are vital. Without it, you might not know which direction you should choose. Or, as some proverb says, if you have no goal, no destination, every direction is good. Though, it is like going for a trip without knowing where. Sometimes it might be an interesting, great adventure, another time, a disaster. Popular now is to have so-called SMART goals. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. In other words, you need to have a goal that you want to achieve, set with as many details as possible and the date when you would like to achieve it. This goal needs to be realistic and possible to reach. For example, your plan is to get yourself a raise or change your career. For this, you need some specific skills, you know what kind of, and you decide to learn them before a specific date, let's say in 1 year. On the other hand, there are systems. Those are strategies you implement in your life to use regularly and by this make your life better. So you are planning little steps that will help you transform some specific area or areas of your life. You create a system that you will follow. For example, you want to start your adventure with crypto trading. The system here is to simply specifying that every day for 20-30 minutes you will read a bit about it, maybe check the current prices of coins, do some research, observe and note your findings, attend some webinars. Why you may need any of them? Goals are usually huge things you would like to add or change in your life. You might set, for example, a goal to build muscle or maybe become a great cook or anything you fancy. Yet as those things require a lot of time and effort, what usually happens is that you lose your motivation to finish. You might start big, rushing head forward into it, think that this is the way, and then when you hardly see any results or you stumble a little bit, you say to yourself, oh well, maybe the whole thing is not worth it, and so you give up. And here is the time for a system to come to the rescue. How? The system is a set of little steps you just need to repeat regularly. Sometimes those steps might look ridiculous, not linked at all with what you would like to achieve. And sure, it might take more time. However, if you will stick to your system, you can easily track your progress. Moreover, by doing these steps, you will see your progress, your results, all the time. One more important thing with the system is to acknowledge every little achievement along the way and give yourself a reward for it, even just a pat on your back. Having a clear goal of what you would like to achieve is very important, as we mentioned earlier. It gives you direction and motivation to start, yet those are good mostly for one specific target, usually achievable in a short time, like a one-time thing. You achieve it or not, and that's it. Where systems can be applied for many targets at once. Also, using system, you build a solid foundation for your transformation. A combination of those two can help you to achieve your greater goals and also keep the results for a long time. How to create a system goal strategy for yourself? It is actually simplest than you can think. First, you need to make a decision, pick up a goal about what kind of transformation you would like to implement in your life. When you have it, start to break it down into some smaller parts, sub-goals. Then break them again into even smaller steps, actions that when you think about them, you can say for sure that you can easily do it in a very short time, 5, maybe 10 minutes, at least at the beginning. You can also be sure that you can make them every or nearly every day. This way you create a plan for yourself, a system to follow to your dream goal. But be careful and do not put too much pressure on yourself. Of course, do everything you can to stick to your plan, be systematic. Although, if happen that you miss a day, just start over the very next one. never allow for this kind of thing to cross over all the effort you already made on your journey, as often happens with many applications that keep track of your daily streak. And when you miss one day, you are losing all your progress. At least that's how it looks like. You can keep a track of these steps, and this is actually a very good thing to do it, and helpful thing. Enough will be just to make a mark in your calendar or even in a notebook. This allows you to clearly see how do you progress. And as we said, if you miss a day, just think about what happened and if you could improve the next time. Be kind to yourself. Remember that there are situations in life outside of your control that can make it impossible to proceed with your task. Remember also to award yourself for every little victory. So we discuss here what are goals and systems. You know now that it is good to use them in tandem, and also how can you make the best of it. I would greatly appreciate if you will share in the comments what interesting and positive you found in this material. If you would like to see more of this, check the links below. In any case, you would like to know more or need some support, I would love to help you with this. Just drop me a message. Blessings upon you, my friend.